Killua News, broadcasting live from Rajawali, Kuala Sungai. This is Niamullah Ahmad Zikri.
And this is Faizatul Asina Aslan. Good afternoon. It's a sunny day and beautiful day, June 7, 2021. Serving you the latest, hottest, and the most leading news of the hour. Your news, our business.
Malaysia enters strict nation lockdown as COVID-19 cases rise. Just recently, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tan Sri Muhyiddin Hassan, has announced the lockdown of Malaysia is the latest country in Southeast Asia to strengthen restrictions as more transmissible variants of the virus sweep the region and vaccination rates remain low while only essential businesses are open. Most schools have been closed and people can only go out for necessities.
Malaysia has reported more than 7,000 new infections in just the past 24 hours, and deaths that occurred in just the last month make up almost half of the country's official death toll. Here's Nur Alia Muhammad Najri for the details.
Thank you, Faizatul Asrina. Now I'm in Bukit Raja with the people to hear the reaction of the restriction imposed and how the total lockdown impact them.
I think the lockdown has been imposed too late. For me, it should have been since Ramadan, when there were fewer cases and people didn't move around a lot. Plus, even with these new restrictions, the airports are still open, so there are a potential that COVID can spread while we are struggling under the lockdown. As a businesswoman, it's hard for me to find customers since we can only work from home. Some of the stocks at the stores aren't sold during estimated time, causing us a big loss.
Well, people are really contemplating going back to the very strict lockdown they experienced in the early weeks of the pandemic last year. And what's worrying people is how long will this lockdown last? This has been Alia Farzana from Bukit Raja. Now back to the studio.
The initiative undertaken by local leaders and volunteers has seen an increase of almost 100,000 in registration for vaccination under the National COVID-19 Immunization Program this week in Pahang. State Secretary Datuk Sri Dr. Salehuddin Ishak said all parties have been cooperating by going to the ground for the immunization campaign program, including assisting residents register manually for vaccination. Many of the interior areas have no phone coverage, hence the residents are unable to register for vaccination through the MySejahtera application. However, the initiative undertaken by the district office, volunteers, community leaders, and people's representatives could have increased the number of vaccination registrants in Pahang. The bigger number of registrants could also help Pahang obtain more vaccines than previously. Don't change your dial, we will be right back with more news after this reminder.
As a smart citizen, we need to be concerned about the statistics of water pollution in Malaysia, which is getting worse. Besides, we need to practice water conservation measures and restore water consistently.
Dingo's PUBG League ends with Dingo's MPX claims the first stage.
The Dingos PUBG League ended successfully yesterday, with Dingos MPX taking first place amongst 15 other teams. Dingos PUBG League was hosted by the Dingos MPX team itself. The competition received great support from big teams around Malaysia and also PUBG fans who supported their teams all the way. The competition was also broadcasted live on YouTube and Facebook. The other teams also said that this competition was a good training for the PMPL Season 4 that will be held not long from now. All teams are getting ready for the big competition. Without wasting time, let's hear a few words from the Dingos MPX team leader himself, Ahmad Mirza Akil Muhammad Tarmin with our reporter Muhammad Al Jazafran Muhammad Azmi.
Reporter Aidil here with Dingo's MPX team leader Mirza.
Thanks, Aidil. I'm happy to be here to have this interview session.
Happy to have you here too, Mirza. Firstly, I want to say congratulations for your team success in the Dingo's PUBG League this season. Uh, with a final score of 238 points. Describe the feeling you are having right now.
Of course, we are very happy and excited to play for the decades.
Okay, next question. What was your toughest challenge throughout your run in Dingo's PUBG League this season?
As the first team, it is a shame if we cannot win each team. The hardest obstacle is doing League 2, we didn't pass the ball. Then we also gained the victory and proceeded to finals, and now we earned the title champion of the season.
Okay, what do you think was the main contributing factor to the team success?
For me, the biggest one, the biggest factor is not giving up. We never lost. For example, on week 2, we, even though we didn't do well, but we managed to get a comeback on week 3 and proceeded to the finals and win the title champion.
Wow, in your opinion, who in your team really outperformed himself this season?
Happy.
Why Epi?
He stepped up as the start of the team with great excellence right after week 2. Really improved his scouting skill, the ability to sight place, find the set place for us to engage in this one and lead us to the victory.
Okay, another question. What keeps you going after a big game?
Always stay calm in life.
Wow, stay calm as a water. Are you serious?
Do not be stressed. Face every mistake. There will always be a discussion after every match.
What your next plan as a competitive player in the PUBG Mobile Pro League Season 4 scene?
Of course, for every competitive player in the MPL, their end goal is the same. Which is to play on the global stage. This is the biggest dream for every competitive player in the PUBG Mobile. But for us, our aim is not only to compete on the global stage, but also to participate in multiple stages outside the country, such as EC. There's a chance we want to qualify to EC as well as any tournament outside of our country.
Well, how is it? All the PUBG Mobile professional want to access to the international stage, and that it was Dingo's once. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to interview you guys, and most importantly, good luck for PMPL Season 4 happening this September. Therefore, you must not forget to support them. Now we connect to the advocates.
There are about 1.17 kg of scrap produced by single human every day. This loaded amount of scrap can be recycled to make new products and many good use. If many people learn to practice recycling, we can save large amount of energy used for disposal because of less amount of waste sent to landfill. That means air pollution produced by the waste can be reduced and we can live healthy until our next generation. Recycle now for our future.
It's 32 degrees. It's sunny and warm. Later tonight, it will be cloudy and the temperature will go down to 31 degrees. let's look at our 5-day forecast. Tomorrow, Tuesday, it will be rainy and the temperature will be 22 degrees. Then on Wednesday, it will be a little hot and cloudy. The temperature will be rise to 39 degrees, a pretty sunny day. On Thursday, there will be a scattered thunderstorm. Be careful, it rain a lot and it will be very windy. The temperature will be about 21 degrees. On Friday, it will be a little windy and cloudy day. The temperature will be 37 again, and the Sunday, it will be 38 degrees and the temperature will be 38 degrees again. That's all. Stay safe. Back to studio.
For the recap of today's hottest news.
Malaysia enters strict nationwide lockdown as COVID cases rise.
Number of registrations for vaccination up by almost 100,000 in Pahang.
Dingo's PUBG League ends with Dingo's MPX claims the first place.
This was Ni'amullah Ahmad Zikri.
And this is Faizatul Aslina Aslan.
See you again next time for another news with no bias. Thank you for watching Killua News.
Your news, our business.
Stay safe and stay at home. Goodbye for now.